Alright, I guess it has started recording. This is stupid. Stupid recording software. I guess I can cut the first couple of... I can cut all this. Or maybe I won't. I don't know yet. Alright, so for those of you who aren't aware, my name is Theodore Ruxpin, and I'm going to be doing some Magic commentaries as well. I got stuck in this gig because a bunch of idiots made it so that this is the only thing I have left that I'm able to do. And that means you, Kandor Savant. I'll be getting my revenge soon. Trust me. Anyway, for those of you that are interested, I am playing a deck that is titled Rule of 3. Almost every card in this deck has 3 damage listed on the card. And a lot of the decks that I seem to play against are these Cloudpost, Glimmerpost decks, so we're probably going to end up losing this. But, I mean, hey, at least we're going to try. So we're going to... wish this game would select targets properly. But basically, we're just going to cast these burn spells and point them at people's faces and watch them kill the opponent. That's the theory, anyway. The problem is, like I said, we see a lot of these Cloudpost, Glimmerpost decks where the player just plays Glimmerpost, 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 and basically we can't really do anything because that's all they've done. So this deck doesn't seem to be working exactly the same way. I don't see any Glimmerposts yet. That's a good sign to start. We just wait on him. So you'll notice, unlike Stevelore, my voice isn't nearly as annoying. Stevelore is kind of an idiot. He doesn't understand that, you know, you don't have to be loud and obnoxious in order to explain things. He also is not really aware of things in reality. He's kind of a moron. How he got into this world, I'm completely confused by. He should not have access. Not at all. I'm the one who discovered it, not him. But that's neither here nor there. The fact is that I hate these decks. These are sissy boy decks. Only girls play this deck. Oh my, the girly boy is going to play that card. Okay, then I'm going to play this card on your face. But this is what I mean. I mean, the deck is pretty much just built to beat this deck. I'd like to play against a deck that isn't this deck, but as of late, this is the only deck I see anymore. In case you guys don't know, I've done a few trials of this deck before I did these recordings. That's why I mean it's the only deck I see anymore. My first deck was versus something a little bit different, but I didn't draw very well. And then every subsequent deck was versus this same deck. And we really don't have a way to win this because they gain more life than we can erase. Eventually they get to draw Capsize and they just bounce these Glimmerposts back to their hand. And unless we draw red Elemental Blasts, we lose. And they draw Mana Leaks every other card. Or negates, or counter a spell, or some other card that stops us from doing what we're going to do. I don't know why I played those cards. I guess because at this point I'm pretty much feeling like we don't have much of a game left. We play 8 cards in this deck that should help us draw cards, and we don't see any of them when we play. And we've done 17 damage to him, and he's at 13. So, I mean, when you're a Nancy boy, though, that's what you do. So, he's probably going to get back to the gate. It's hard to say, because it doesn't point properly in this game. It just points at the graveyard. It should point at the card. Does not make any sense. Oh, yes. What a good time to draw that card. And see, this is an example of why we should have left mana open. So it looks like he got back to the gate. which is kind of annoying. But we can wait a couple of turns, make him regret that he got back negate. I mean, we have 16 life, he's got nobodies doing nothing, so I mean, it's not like we're going to lose anytime soon. See, this is cards I'm not used to, Ravenous Rats, and Echoing Decay. So this guy's playing a more black version. It's a little bit different. Normally these decks play red in the blue. Personally, I probably am willing to bet this black version is very bad. He mostly looks like he just wanted to play Forbidden Alchemy. There's the Ulamog's Crusher. Every one of their decks plays this card. That's their win condition. Personally, we can go for a turn of just losing lands and then blocking with Shield Sphere. So Ulamog's Crusher is not really that big a threat at this moment. This deck's probably not going to work out. I wanted to give it a try. I'd seen Steveler play against it 1 or 2 times, and they both looked to be, you know, it looked to be an okay deck, but I guess I'm wrong. Which is actually really disappointing, because I was kind of hoping for, you know, something a little better. We're pretty much done for here, so let's just go ahead and cast this card. And I mean, this is pretty much the end. I'll go ahead and let this play out though. We get 1 more turn. He's got negate, we know that. And he'll save the negate for when the last spell is coming at him. And if he's got the capsize, then we lose. He's gonna go get the capsize, so we just concede the game. This was dumb. I'm really glad I wasted my time.